where the weeds can grow up with him and with them. Plenty wheat in the field. It should be plenty wheat inside of God's house. Not just here at LongBranch. All over this world. Things is happening because the weed keeps sprouting up. We choking the weed out. The weed is choking the weed out. God's people. We'll have a witness in this house today. He said, let both grow together until harvest time. He said, then I would tell the harvest to short out the weed. God is talking. I would tell when you to short out the weed. We'll have a witness in the house. He said, burn them and to put the wheat in the barn. But there will come a time when those who reject Christ and will not even believe Christ, and those who believe become more Christ-like. Then Jesus left the crowd outside and went into his house. His disciples said, please explain to us of the wheat and the weed. We need to know what is going on. Then Jesus said, all right. He said, I, the Son of Man, and the former who plant good seed. How many, don't raise your hand, is planting good seed tonight? Have you ever went to the elders and say, could I cut your grass? We always want to plant good seed where somebody can see it. But God said do something where he just gets the glory. He said, the A weed will kill you. You better watch out for these weeds. A wild weed. What talk about you? It's not just one kind of weed. It's all sorts of weed. Around my house, I put Roundup out. Tried to choke some weed down. Go by my house, look at the bank. Oh, weed done sprouted back up. How did you get back? Brown weed is on this bank. And you still want to sprout back up. Well, I got some more where they come from. If you got God on the inside. Just as the weed is separated out and burned.